Hi, my name is Urmi Kothari. I'm a fitness expert, energy coach, and founder of Kinetic Living. Veera Health and I together have come to get you a fun and effective fitness regime that involves a mix of strength, endurance, Pilates, yoga, and mobility. Today's workout is a short dynamic mobility flow that you can do on your active recovery days. The movements are slow, mindful, and try to get good range of motion so that you can alleviate any stiffness, joint aches, and improve your movement patterns. So let's get started. We're gonna first start off with a shin box. So you're gonna keep your feet wider than your shoulders and knees bent quite a bit to 90 degrees and drop them to one side. This is how you can check. If you see, my front knee is directly in front of my hip and the knee is at 90 degrees and not like this. Same way, the leg here is not close to me like this, but it's at 90 degrees. Now from here, lift your toes, dig your heels into the ground and move your knees to the other side. This is called the shin box and you're doing the beginner variation. You might move slightly forward on the mat and that's totally all right. Now, if this is too intense or hard, you can place your hands behind for support while you do it. And if you want to make it more intense, you can keep your hands either in front or behind your head. Try not to move your heels, but if you see, I'm also moving slightly forward, but I'm trying as much as possible to not lift my heels. And do not try to move your feet like this, that's not correct. So let's try this again for another 15 seconds. Dropping your knees to the side, feeling this in the hip crease and try to touch both knees down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. From here, all you're gonna do is bring this leg backwards onto the mat. From here, we're gonna go into a dynamic move from the shin box, coming up and holding it in Shishupalasan. Again, taking it back, but let the knee touch the ground first and not the foot. And come back in, spine tall. Again, see if my foot is not touching the ground, my knee is touching the ground. Let's go for another 8 repetitions. In total 8, 3, 4, I'm feeling this all in the hip crease. 5, if you're not used to this, you might be cramping a little bit, so breathe into it. 6, 7, keep your spine tall in the Shishupalasan and pull the thigh close to you. And last one, 8, and release, turn the side, 8 repetitions. Coming in, spine tall, breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Back straight. 3. Touch the knee to the ground first. 5. 6. I do feel a sound coming from my hip joint and that's totally fine. Some tight tendons or ligaments can be like a cut sound and that's totally fine, okay? 7 and 8 and release. Remember, joint mobility can be improved by moving through the tighter areas in slow, mindful fashion. Don't tug, don't jerk, don't push, don't pull. Breathe into it. Next, you're gonna lie down on your back and hug your right knee into the chest. Now, please make sure that as you straighten the knee, only straighten as much as you can, keep it close to you and don't let the thigh move away like this. Keep it close. We're gonna do this for 10 reps. Breathe out and breathe in. 2, flex your foot. 3, some of you may not be able to straighten the leg fully, that's all right. Do as much as possible and feel it in the hamstring more than the calves. 5, 6, inhale down, exhale up. 7, relax the shoulders. 8, 9. This is very relaxing, even though if it's burning. And 10. From here, chain the side, hug the left knee in, exhale 1. And if you're too stiff, you can keep the bottom leg bent as well. I'm keeping it straight. 3. Flex your foot. 4. Keep the thigh close to the chest. 5. 7. Inhale, bend. Exhale 8. Exhale 9. Use the breath. And exhale 10. From here, release. From here, we're gonna do supine crossovers. Take the leg up and you're going to try and twist that leg to the other side. Come back into the center, use your core and switch. And then twist again and come back up. So here, remember that when you twist the leg, don't let the leg move away. If this is happening, bend the knee and then cross over. Try to keep your both shoulders down. Come back in. I'm doing a slightly beginner version. Keep the knee bent if you're a beginner and have never tried any core exercise or are very stiff. People who have been doing exercises for a while, you can try with the straight leg. Let's go for 4 more each side. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, stay. Exhale, twist. 1, 2. Use your core while switching the legs. 3. Feel a nice twist in your mid back. This is really good for your spine as well. 4. And equalizing on both sides. And release. Excellent. From here, you're going to come up, hug your knees into the chest, and slowly use a little bit of your core strength. Roll up, hold for a second, straighten the legs, and reach out. Roll back to V legs. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up, and reach out. Inhale, roll back. Use your core, come up, flex your feet, and try not to reach forward like this. Open up the collarbone and try to reach ahead. Go back. Inhale, come up, exhale. Inhale, use your core, don't use the momentum. Exhale. Inhale, coming up, exhale. Last 3. Breathe out, flex your feet, feel this in the inner thighs. 2. And last 1, going back, coming up, and breathe out. From here, you're going to move to one of my favorite exercises for the groin and the inner thighs. From here, you're going to push your knees out like a frog, and from here you will take your feet out as well like a frog. Now from here, remember that the aim is to not push your hip forward but push it down towards the ground. So keep your elbows down on the floor, and you're going to try and just gently rock your hips first, back in front, and the main aim is to keep the hip in line with the knees in a horizontal line. Breathe. Staying here. Feel this in the groin. You can gently tuck your tailbone in to protect your groin as well from overstraining. 3, 2, 1. And from here, how do you come out of it? Is slowly walk your elbows forward, straighten the legs at the back, and then join them together. And pushing back. Let's come on to our 4s. From here, opposite arm and leg coming out and hold. Now from here, tuck your tailbone and first hold it. Make sure the hips are facing down and left arm in line with the ear. You're not going to look up, you're looking down. And the supporting shoulder is pressing up. From here, touch the opposite arm and the knee and take it out. We're going to do this 10 times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, engage your core, inhale, exhale. Don't move from the lower back. You're going to move not like this, but from your glutes and your hamstring. 4, 5. When I take the leg back, I'm tightening the glutes. 6, 7, 8. Last one. And release. Changing the side. This is called the bird dog and this is the dynamic bird dog. Hold, press that shin into the ground, tuck your tailbone, keep the hips in one line and go. Push away from that left hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hips in one line, belly button tight. 6, 7, 8. Control the lower back. 9. And last one. And 10. Slowly release. From here, we're going to lie down on your tummy. Keep the tailbone tucked in, palms below the shoulders. You're going to do gentle back extensions with slow increasing range. So just watch first. We'll start slow, and by the end of the 10th rep, you will come up all the way. Only at the end of the 10th rep, all right? So feet are hip distance apart. Tuck your tailbone, palms below the shoulders, elbows hugging the ribs. Inhale and lift, gently pressing up from the palms. No shrugging, shoulder blades down. Inhale, exhale. 3, slowly increasing the range with every rep. 4, 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 7, elbows are still bent, pushing into the ribs. 8, 9, keep your glutes tight. Last one, coming up all the way, elbows straight. And 10. Now do not sink into your lower back, engage your belly button and glutes. My legs are engaged as well and push the floor away from you, widen the collarbone. If you feel like looking up, you can look up, otherwise you can look straight. From here, tuck your chin in, round the spine and go back all the way into child's pose. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And from here, bring your left leg forward, lift the back leg up, and I want you to blade the back foot. Blading the back foot means the outer edge of the foot is on the mat. Please don't sink in like this, and this way your back leg is also completely engaged. From here, hold both the hands down and rotate only the right hand up to the sky and come back in. We're going to do this 8 times. Don't let the butt go back like this. Keep it parallel and push that left knee out. Feel that in the inner thigh of the left leg. Breathe out and breathe in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, pushing back in the downward dog. Hold and let's change the leg, bringing your left leg forward, blade the back foot, both hands are inside the leg and open from your rib cage and down. Exhale. 2, I'm exposing my rib cage to the wall, keeping my hip low. 3, back leg is straight, outer edge pushing into the mat. 5, 6, push the right knee outwards. 7 and 8. From here, release, come back into the downward dog. And from here, coming into the plank, if you are a beginner, complete beginner, drop your knees and go into cobra. And if you have been working out for a while, drop your knees, hips down, knees straight for a modified up dog. So up dog, generally toes are pointed, but in sports, we just keep it tucked in like a Hindu push-up and push back in the downward dog. Inhale, plank, exhale, inhale, hold, up dog, exhale, down dog. Let's go for 6 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hold, push away from the ground, don't sink into your thighs. engage your core, exhale, downward dog. 5. Use your core, push away. Full spine extension and then spine flexion in the down dog. 6. 7. Elbows remain straight throughout. Last one, open up the collarbone, really good for your posture, and push back, downward dog. From here, step your right leg outside your right palm, and from here, you're going to push back from your hips, and if you can't hold this, drop the back knee down and you will hold here for a second. Otherwise, you will straighten both the knees and hold. 5, 4, flex your front foot, square the hips. 3, 2, and from here slowly tip your body weight forward and you're going to lift the back leg up, going into like a T stand, wherein you're pressing into the big toe, small toe, heel of your supporting leg and arms to the side in a T. Hold. Chest up. Do not sink from your chest like this. Back leg, use the glute, lift the back leg, square your hips. Chest up. 3, 2, keep your bottom leg almost straight. And 1, lift that knee up to the chest, hold. 4, engage your glute. 3, 2, and release. From here, go back in the lunge, push back in the downward dog. Changing the leg, bring the left leg outside, push your hips back. And like I said, if you are too stiff, bend the bottom leg and keep it here or lift it up. Hold for 5, keep squaring your right hip forward. 4, gently arch your back, look ahead. 3, 2, and from here shift your body weight forward, lifting up into the T stand, keeping the back leg engaged, do not let it dangle. Chest up. Hold. Engage your core, pressing into the big toe, small toe, heel of your supporting foot. 5, 4, 3, breathe. Focus on a point. 2, if you're losing balance, reduce your range rather than constantly struggle. And 1, come back up. Hold for 5, engage your left butt. 4, growing taller. 3, 2, and release. From here, we're going to sit into a squat position. Push your knees out, almost like malasana, but we're going to be doing a dynamic malasana. So from here, first we will rotate the hand backwards, breathe out, and then sideways, breathe out and breathe out. All right, we're going to do this 5 times. Starting now, exhale. Focus on rotating from your mid back. Keep pushing your knees out. 2. If you can't sit so low, you can keep your butt up as well. That's not a problem. But feel the burn, all right? This is supposed to be a mild workout. This is not a chilling workout at all, especially if it's coming from me. But you're still doing low impact movements. 3. Do not lift the heels. If your heels are lifting, keep your feet wide. If you want more challenge, you can drop lower till my depth as well. But stay active. Don't let the knees buckle in. I'm constantly active. Last one. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. And breathe out. Slowly release. Straighten the knees. Hold the elbows. And from here, crisscross your feet outside. Pigeon toe your feet inwards. It's a Prasarita Padottanasana inspired movement, which is from yoga. Here you're going to feel the stretch in the outer ankles as well. Relax your palms down wherever you reach and relax your head. Hold
Take your fingertips backwards and see if you can walk your fingers back while still keeping the weight in the front half of your feet. Remember, even if you're here today, that's fine, but don't try to pull your forehead down. Lengthen from your lower back as well. 4, 3, shift your body weight in the front half of your feet. 2, and release. From here, you're going to bring the feet in a little bit, and from here sit on your left side. From here, bring your right palm next to the left foot and twist from your left hand. 3, 2, 1, come back, change, first down, sit down, make sure both the heels are on the floor, left leg is straight and twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming back. From here, crisscross your feet and you're going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, lower back, mid back, upper back, and from here, big elbow circles. So if you want, you can sit down in the tall kneeling. 4, let's go for 8 times. Pull the elbows up, back, then touch them in the front. 6, 7, and 8. Reverse, pull back, squeeze the shoulder blades behind, then come up and forward. 2, 4, keep your lower back in alignment. You don't have to move from your hips. 6, exhale to touch the elbows, inhale to pull it back. And 8. Slowly release. Wrist mobility, interlock the fingers, join the elbows, making a figure of 8. Wrists are something we constantly ignore, but when we are not used to spending so much time on our body weight, on our hands, then mobilizing the wrist is important. And reverse it. Again, don't slouch. 3, 2, 1, and release. Last one for the day. You're going to do something which is warmed up your shoulders as well as your spine. You're going to take the hands out, place the right hand behind on the upper back, left hand turn it and just place it at the back. We are not going to try and interlock it like in Gaumukhasana in yoga. We are just holding it here for a second, ribs in. Do not flare your ribs out, and change the hand, twist from the hand, place. Just place and bring it back. 2, 3, turn from your shoulders as well. Point that left elbow to the ceiling. Come back. Main aim is to have the back of the bottom palm comfortably on the mid back. Don't try to grip your fingers yet. 3, 4, 5, 5, turn and then place. Turn back, turn to the other side, then place. 6, turn back. 7, 8, turn and place, turn and place, and release. And to end today's workout, we are going to just go for some spine stretches at the end. So sit in the position, sit in a comfortable position in the cross-legged stance, and keep your right hand on the right side of your hip and bend. From here, slowly go forward all the way, come to the front, complete the circle. Left hand comes on the left side, right hand goes up. Again, go forward and up. Come back and come to the front and sideways. Last one. Go forward. Maintain the length in the spine. Keep the hip bones down, sit bones down. Top elbows straight as much as possible. Coming forward, maintaining the length. And release. Left hand goes up, place on the right knee and twist. Keep the sit bones down. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, twist. And release. Last one is taking the hands behind and lift your hip up, push the chest up to the ceiling and keep looking straight. If you're comfortable, only then take your neck back, otherwise keep looking straight. Push your butt forward, engaging your core and lift your chest up, widen the collarbone. 3, 2, 1 and drop the hips, reach forward and roll up.
Thank you so much. That's it for today. I hope you feel energized with all the mobility from the joints, some activation in the glutes and your core. Thank you.